Hi everyone. Namaste to all of you. I honor the creator that is within me. I acknowledge it, I recognize it, and I acknowledge and recognize the creator that's in you. Let us start to really harness the power of this creator that is within each one of us. And I would like to speak about something in connection with the creator that I am and all of us are. Yeah. um Now if I'm a creator, yeah, and that means I should be experiencing ease and flow. I should be experiencing my desires coming through fully. What is that thing that stops that desire of mine to come into fruition on the outside? Have you guys thought about that? I'm pretty sure you all have given a lot of thought to that, and the reason being because we've been engaged in continuing to try to get to that, that one desire that somehow always evades me. Yeah. And the reasons that I give to it is either karma, or the fact that I'm not putting in enough effort. Now, don't get me wrong, all of those things are a very big contributing factor to whatever it is that we desire, and why that is not coming through. So, uh, however, in this quantum field, yeah, now what does quantum actually mean? So I use a lot of quantum mechanics, guys. Those of you who do not know me, um, I use a lot of quantum mechanics, quantum principles um, to help people step out of a space of pain and suffering, and step into being able to watch their emotions, being able to give a different response, and then um, experiencing a different reality. So moving back, quantum, what the word quantum means is that all and any probabilities are existing in this field. Yeah. So which means your highest excitement exists and the lowest probability of what it is that, or let's say the lowest outcome is also existing at the same time. What is that one thing that will bring about a particular reality to you? What is that one thing? It's it's no one else but me. My desire is the driving engine for that desire to start to come into fruition. But the reason that it's not coming into fruition is because I do not believe it to be so. I do not believe that that desire can play out, can manifest for me. And what is that reason? You know, we continue to be in this kind of um, need to figure out what is that thing that keeps my desire coming to me. So that one thing that your does not allow your desire to come to you, because the moment you've desired something, the desire starts to exist. Now it needs to be pulled, in this quantum field, it needs to be pulled to you. And the reason it's not getting pulled to you is because of certain decisions that you would have made about that particular outcome. Yeah. And and those decisions is what we call beliefs. So I've had a question where someone's asked me what exactly are beliefs, and how do we um, how do we figure out what are my beliefs that I'm carrying inside me. So beliefs are nothing but your your decisions, yeah, about yourself and about life. When I say decisions, it's like your um because of certain situations that we go through, we we either feel a particular outcome is possible, or because of what we have gone through we feel that no, this cannot happen, it's not possible, I'm not going to be able to experience this outcome, yeah. And obviously what is that one thing that's actually helped make that decision for me? That thing is the experience that you've had in your past. So it's a set of your past experiences, yeah, a cumulative effect of that, because of which you've kind of come to a, let me say, decision will be like a conclusion. Yeah, a conclusion is a better word about, you know, this is something that I can experience, and this is something that is not possible. So this is what we call beliefs. And now these beliefs are the exact things that actually stop that desire to come to me, because it's already existing in the higher realms. The moment it is felt, it starts to exist in the higher realms. And what will pull that desire, yeah, in my 3D reality is whether I believe it's possible for me or not. So my belief is the key then. It becomes um, this this um, this driving engine, or the magnet, yeah, that'll pull that particular kind of situation to me. Now these beliefs are formed and they're deep down in our subconscious, guys. They are formed in childhood, they are formed as we are growing up, um, and they are deep in the subconscious. They are sitting there in the form of trigger points, and we as we grow up and we are young adults moving around, I'm talking about early 20s and all of that, really beginning to experience life, yeah, with that enthusiasm and that drive. However, things are not exactly happening the way that I thought that they would, yeah. And slowly, by and by, what starts to happen is I start to lose that enthusiasm. I just start to get tired. I just get very tired of what's happening on the outside, and I stop believing. I just feel that it cannot happen because of that belief that's sitting as trigger point in my subconscious. So what we then do is we take these into different connections, into our close relationships, into our work connections, into our relationships with success, with money, you know, and we start to then experience the reality that is not in that is not my highest excitement. And then of course we start to probably, because we need to figure out why is it that I'm not experiencing that. You know, I'm putting in hard work, I'm really desiring it and all of that, but things keep, falling away, slipping through the cracks. And um and of course the reason is that these beliefs that are sitting inside, and then they are those roadblocks that will stop that desire to be manifested. Now, I'll give you an example. Let's say you've have a desire to manifest a beautiful love relationship, and however, you've had a lot of trauma in that area, starting right from let's say your parents relationships not being fine, or maybe someone who's very close to you, you've seen their relationship breaking down. So there's a fear already that's there towards a love connection. That fear is sitting inside, and it's there in the subconscious, because let's say you've had these kind of experiences, you've been privy to these experiences right from very early on in the childhood. So these fears are there in the subconscious and you're not even aware of it. So your conscious mind is desiring a beautiful connect. The moment you look at your friend or someone else having that connect, you start to kind of really want to have it for you as well. But the subconscious is actually, it is protecting you. Why? Because the fear is there. And there is a narrative that goes on which says, if I get close to someone, I will end up getting hurt. Why? Because that's the only program that I know. So if I just know that program of being hurt, which means I do not know what a happy, healthy relationship is. So we then need to download templates into people, guys, of what it means to be happy, um, and really what love really feels like. Because if I do not know what love feels like, my conscious mind is kind of trying to get to that, because I have seen, my friends being in love with each other. Um, I've seen it in movies, yeah, and romantic novels and all of that. But then, and so I desire it, but then I keep rejecting it as well, because I am trying, my subconscious is trying to protect myself, to protect me from that love connection that I'm desiring. So this is really a very strange thing that happens, because then I am the one who is standing against me, trying to protect me from that thing that I'm desiring. So we really need to go deep into our subconscious, look at our fears, look at the beliefs that are there, and there are certain patterns, guys, that we carry. And I have extensive experience by way of me going through it, and then by way of me having enough um, um, data by way of the research that I went into, and then having worked on a lot of people, yeah, where we are able to kind of see those templates which are causing pain, you know and which are carrying being carried through our DNA for generations. So you've seen, if and try and figure that out in your own family. You may have seen that a particular pattern follows, a family. May not be the extended family, may just be the immediate family, but a pattern follows. And this pattern is actually coming from a DNA template, yeah, which has been handed down as a legacy to the next generation. And the next generation finds themselves in a loop of pain and suffering. So we need to figure out the template. We need to then start to pull out the beliefs. We need to change the self-narrating, self-limit, sorry, the narrative that goes on of the self-limiting beliefs. And we then need to uh, download the person with a new set of beliefs, and a template of what really love is. So this is what we do here, actually, in at Creator Within Me. And and this has come about after a lot of trial and error, I'm going to just say, because I'm a human being as well, and I worked on myself. And everything that I speak here is, I've literally walked the talk. I've worked on myself. I've brought myself into a space of harmony and balance, and I've downloaded those templates that I found were missing, you know, in my DNA. It's just not there. So even if love was there, then ease and flow wasn't there, or maybe health was missing, or maybe something else is missing. We all of us have these things following us. So To answer the question, the beliefs are your roadblocks. The beliefs are the ones that need to be looked at. Um, you will be needing to go deep down into your subconscious to find those beliefs, because their beliefs are very, very deep rooted, and it's hidden even from you. So you wouldn't be able to figure it out. What exactly is that core belief of mine which is continuing to put me in this a loop of you know um, pain and suffering. And let me tell you, friends, I always tell people that these things are doable. We just didn't know about it. Humanity from the very beginning was in a space where it was probably much more easier to give it the name of karma, or anything else which was like something got to do with me, that I am not, that I'm at fault, that I am not doing something right, yeah, because of which this thing is not happening for me. Whereas the reason is that in the childhood, I've been templated, and it wasn't in my control. And today, as an adult, I carry those triggers, which kind of keep coming up, yeah, from time to time, and I keep projecting them on the outside, on my partners, on my work colleagues, and my friends, and all of that, and I continue to face these situations, and I continue to remain in a victim mode. Almost, it's almost like being and feeling like a victim. So it's possible for all of us to experience a life of ease and flow. That's my only message. Every time that I'm going to be coming out here, I am going to be saying this, because I know that if my life has shifted, believe me, what you see of me, which means the people who know me, it was totally opposite, completely opposite. I was in a very bad space. I had a massive amount of self-worth issues. I had um, loads of situations where I was being rejected and pushed away, especially in the area of relationships. So my forte is relationships. I came across my twin flame as well, and that experience was really valuable. And I really thank that experience, because that really brought me out, like in the real sense of the word, and made me recognize who I truly am. Because before that, I was seeing myself as totally powerless, not knowing what to do. And we all feel that way, don't we? We feel really lost. So I used to feel very lost. I did not know what was happening, why life was not working for me. I would just keep looking at others who had seemingly had everything, because believe me, no one really has everything. You just feel that they are happy and they have everything, they have it all, but then they really don't, you know, they really don't. It's just that they don't tell you. So, looking at people and wondering, what is that thing? And why do I not have this for me? Why everyone else can experience it, and why not me? So, of course, I'm really fortunate that I found the way out of the matrix, and I'm really thankful to the energies that are working with me. I have the dragon energies working with me. I have the my oversoul energy working with me. um, I had my retemplating done, because of which now today, whatever it is that I'm speaking is light encoded. So even if you're hearing the messages, there are changes that start to come. And as you continue to come in touch, a lot of people have experienced this. Anxiety start to move away for people. And I tell people, I'm not special. I'm not special. Yes, I am on one level, because all of us are special. But everyone has this. My the what starts to happen is your the gunk that we have around us, yeah, in the form of how do I so the fruit, banana or any other fruit, and you have a peel outside, yeah, we think that that's the true us, yeah, but that needs to go. That needs to be peeled off. And once that goes, the real being starts to step out, and that is the creator. We are still continuing to create from that gunk, yeah, but as this creator comes out and it starts to see itself as the divine incarnate, because mind you, all those beliefs have been removed. Believe me, I will again say, believe me, I am actual proof for that, that magic is possible. You can live your life of the highest excitement on the outside. Things just start to support you. Everything starts to support you. Life just becomes ease and flow. I do not have any thoughts at all any longer. I'm in just a zero space. I'm in a neutral space. There's nothing that comes up in the moment. I'm just engaging with life. That's it, and interacting and responding, and that's about it. Nothing else. So this space is available to everyone. And that is my message. Please do not lose heart. If you're going through something, I totally get it. I completely get it. I've tried to I've tried to take my life a few times. I've tried to because I was so down and out. I'm not ashamed of that. And I have today I'm working with people who have been in that space, who have been alcoholics, chronic alcoholics, and they've given up alcohol. In fact, we are coming up with a series called the Warriors of Light, which is going to be bringing these people, and you can really interact with them in real time and see what have been their experiences. They are here to light that spark of hope inside each one of you. And I know the energies are really strong right now, and you're really lost. So, without making this really long, know that you have it in you too. Do not give up on yourself, guys, because or on your dreams, because then only regret remains. That's it. So stay happy, irrespective. Thank you.